my god, my screen is so bright. I could, yeah, I turned down the brightness. Okay, that's not just because we're bad. I would have just assumed this because I was too bad. Okay. I'll figure it out.
It's webcomic battle time! Featuring Bunky Num Nums, Slice of Allen, Daily Obstruction, and Swords Comic. Are you ready to begin? Webcomic battle time!
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, and
That
welcome
sounds
to the
kinda awesome,
show.
actually.
This is Webcomic Battle Time, the game show where webcomic makers are given 2 minutes to draw a random prompt. The winner of the entire tournament gets a used GameCube. That's right, used. Today we have Swords Comic, Bunky Num Num, Slice of Allen, and Daily Obstruction. Now, before we begin, I think we should all go around and maybe share something that's really... Oh shit, never mind. Sorry, we got a prompt. This always happens. Draw a weird thing you believe to be true as a child. Draw a weird thing you believe to be true as a child. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Draw!
2 minutes on the clock. Some of you might have never believed anything weird as a kid, so maybe this is quite a challenge for you. I, as a child, used to think that I could become a cancer researcher, and cancer research in my head was you just rub different stuff on cancer, and then you find out what kills it.
Not far off, actually.
Oh, wow.
I was planning on trying toothpaste and like deodorant, because I just figured no one had tried these, and maybe I could cure it. Because kids are total morons. That's not the right sound effect.
It's true.
All right, let's take a look at what is being drawn on the board here. Studio audience is not digging what they're seeing right now. But I love it. I love what I'm seeing. We have about 40 seconds left on the board.
That's it. Oh, God.
Yes, this game moves quickly. You really got to diarrhea out these ideas.
All right. So can we write words on it?
You can. Yeah, you can definitely do that. There's no rules like that. The scoring algorithm might dock you, but it's certainly not against the rules.
Oh, no.
That noise, we got 10 seconds left.
Oh, no.
Finish!
And that's time. All right, Bunky Num Nums. Let's start with you.
Yes.
What
Okay.
did you draw?
I almost don't know where to start, but like, my parents they told me, like, in order to make me be good, they would say, like, this guy every year he'd come down the chimney, like down this way, and then he'd be the one who gave me presents, like in the winter time.
Dude, I thought you were
Here's
taking.
here's his feet coming down.
I thought you were
see
going.
that?
I thought you were gonna say something like, no, it wasn't Santa. They just told me there was a chimney rapist that comes down and makes sure kids are behaving.
Have you been talking to Brendan?
Oh my god.
No. Why is that an inside joke of yours? Why did I just stumble on your
Are you
guys'...
wait? Are you serious? You haven't?
No, I haven't talked to... Why-
Not to spoil anything, me and Bunky Numnums here may be developing a character that is quite similar to that, and this isn't a joke.
No.
You guys are in development on a chimney rapist character?
Well, he's called the Chimney Fucker. We wouldn't be so
Yeah.
crass.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
no.
that's fair.
I've already
Well-
started this. Anyway, so yeah, wait. What do you guys call him?
I'm gonna guess you're drawing Santa there, so... And that's,
Oh, wait.
that's
You at Santa too?
That's a worthwhile thing to...
It's Santa? Wait, so Santa goes down your chimney and does things to you.
No, you give us presents.
He gets stuck and then you fuck him in the chimney.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
only my ass is hanging out of the unlit chimney. Daily.
He goes down ass first.
What's this, Daily?
When I was a kid, you know how like when airplanes go by and they make that noise?
I do.
I thought that was just something that the clouds did.
What?
I didn't realize that. I didn't connect that with airplanes until
You thought clouds were like
a while later.
they're like whales of the sky.
It's a
just
cloud fart.
moaning
Yeah, I don't
at
know.
each other. Like just
Yeah,
calling to
every
each
single
other.
time there's an airplane though.
I was like, oh, I guess that's. I never looked up. I was like, I guess that's just the clouds.
I love this too because nobody else told you that. That was just you being a fucking dumbass. You're just kids are so dumb. Everyone, we all think that. All right, slice of Alan. What do you got?
All right, so I did my best to not overthink it. But basically, when I was a kid, my siblings and I, we were all around the same age. We'd all take baths together, 4 of us, and then I realized that. No, I remember I looked down. I asked my sister, where's your pee-pee at? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I think it'll grow in later. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And so up until about 5th grade, I believed that girls grew their pee-pees later on in their life.
Damn. What changed you? It's 5th grade. Who corrected this?
I don't mean to be vulgar, excuse my language, but I had a best friend in 4th, 5th grade, one of those, and he told me to do something, and I said no, and he's like, "What, are you a pussy?" And I'm like, "What?" I was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "What do you mean, what is that?" I'm like, "What is that?" He's like, "That's what girls have." And I feel like my brain exploded, and I was like, everything in life made sense, and I was like, wow. And then I've never been the same since then. So
You started wearing
Yep.
like high-end robes and smoking a cigar around the house. Oh, hi, mother. I know now.
yes, hello, mother. I had a full-grown mustache right after he told me.
That's dope. It's good to learn that stuff too. I mean, I wonder what the record is for someone, how long they went without figuring something like that out. Swords.
Yeah, so I grew up on a farm, and we had like this heavy duty hand sanitizing soap that my stepdad used. Anyway, my brother convinced me that if I used that same soap, my hands would grow. And I don't know why that terrified me so much, but it did, and I just never used that soap again. And that's pretty much the whole story.
You didn't try to fuck the soap or any, there wasn't a second,
That was a little bit before my curious stage, so
okay.
maybe if it lined up a little better, just
Yeah.
out by a few years.
Soap fucking's a middle school thing. It's a little more advanced. That's pretty good, though. I mean, it's interesting that you were afraid of it. I feel like most kids would just recklessly grow their hands if they could, right?
Yeah, I mean, he obviously convinced me it was a bad idea to let it happen, so I just kind of didn't question it. Now I probably like giant hands. I could slap a motherfucker.
You could have a completely different career if you had huge hands. Probably wouldn't be such a good webcomic maker, but you know.
I just make bigger webcomics.
Yeah, you can get
That's right.
massive tablet. All right, let's do the scoring here with their scoring algorithm, and this is all out of 4 points each round. So let's see what we got here. Swords comic scored 4 points. Slice of Allen scored 4 points. Bunky Num Nums scored 3 points. Daily Obstruction scored 3 points. All right, not bad.
All right.
Not bad at all. Man, I am just... It's nice to have a little bit... God damn it. Just when things calm down, we have a new prompt. I'm sorry, everyone.
How do I clear my thing again?
Draw something else that WAP could stand for. Draw something else that WAP could stand for. So we're all familiar with the current hit song WAP, or Wet Ass Pussy as it's in the song. It's there's some easier way to clear. I don't know how to do it. One of you will figure it out. There's like
I'll use half my stuff. It's fine.
There's like a whole button that does it.
I was looking for it.
If anyone knows,
It's on the above the all the layers. There's the eraser icon.
Ah,
gotcha.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
there we go.
So yeah, just draw something that WAP could stand for that's not what the song is about. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Draw!
Funny little story. I was planning on animating a comic I made that involves this song, the WAP song. And so I told my friend to record himself singing the WAP song. And he's like 47, so he just did it. He just didn't even question it. And then I haven't done anything with it yet. So I just have a 4-minute recording of a 47-year-old man singing WAP. And maybe I can pull it up really quick. Well, this is going down. Does anyone have any stories about WAP they want to share? Any recent WAP? Anyone had some WAP lately? Is that what young people are asking each other? All right, let's see if I can find this audio. If you guys can hear it, that'd be cool. All right, tell me if you hear this.
I said certified freak.
Can you guys hear that?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
I don't have it. I bet the people on the stream probably heard it, but not you guys. Anyway, we got 30 seconds left. I cannot wait to guess at what these drawings are. I have a pretty good idea of what the drawing is in the second one because it's been spelled out. But the others are a mystery. Man, Sword's really nailed this drawing. Look at this thing. Alright, that is time, folks. Let's start with Daily Obstruction. Daily, what's your WAP?
It is a wise ass pirate.
Ah. That satisfies the prompt.
And you're welcome.
The cigar, I hope, is a nice touch.
Yep.
He looks beautiful.
Thank you.
And the little peg leg reminds me of Assy McGee.
Assy McGee, a classic.
Why can't he just have legs?
I don't know. Daily?
Don't ask me about that ever again.
All right. Let's move on to Slice of Allen.
All right. As you can guess, it's the W. I was thinking either a whole ass pinata or wide ass pinata. Either way, it's an ass pinata.
Wow, I did not predict this at all.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was a
It's
castle.
a mystery. A castle.
And a road leading up to a different road up there. You know, it was way off.
Okay, I see it.
But now I can see it's on a branch. It's
a juicy pinata.
yeah.
That's right.
That'd be great if you just filled that thing with like a bunch of fruit pulp from like a grapefruit or something gross. So they burst it open. It's just horrifying.
Oh no.
All right, Swords. What's your WAP?
All right, I'm not gonna lie. I panicked a little bit, and I broke the cardinal rule, which is that one of the letters shouldn't be "and," but mine is werewolf and pie. And it's a mince pie. It's a meat pie because I'm from New Zealand. I could have made it werewolf apple pie, but that makes no sense.
It could be
Apple
eight.
pies are this weird American thing. We don't really do them so much.
Really?
Well, I mean, yeah, but also meat pie is like the default, So that's what I'm sticking with. It's and werewolf and pie. Done.
I hate being American and like anytime anyone mentions our stuff, it's always sugary. It's always like, you guys got your apple pie and your donuts and your soda pop. It's like we don't have any healthy stuff over here.
We call it soda pop?
That's the latest Gen Z stuff, I'm always
asking.
I'm always asking people if they have any WAP lately, if they're drinking soda pop.
We eat like shit in New Zealand as well. We just have pies.
You guys like Whitakers.
Whitaker.
Created by some sort of racist abuser or something. I forgot what you said already.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. 150 years tradition from our biggest chocolate brand.
Funky Num Nums. What's going on there?
All right. It's you can see there, little picture. You got wasp arm pants. They don't call them jackets because they're beefing with the yellow jackets, so they just got to call them arm pants.
Okay, I like the explanation. Made me like this a lot more.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny that they were like, "Fuck, what do we call these things? Like, we can't."
Yeah. I mean, the yellow jackets they're kind of posers. Wasps are kind of they're older and they're bigger, but
is that true?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you an insect guy? Do you know about insects, or are you fucking?
No, I'm mostly a person. But yeah, I know a few things. I've gotten stung a couple times. At least twice by bees and then once by a wasp. Never by a yellow jacket because they're like little pussies, so they don't want to get confused with that.
See, I thought you were like a guy who was interested in bugs, but it sounds like
they're kind of cool.
You've been stung.
Yeah. I've gotten stung. I've definitely. Did I mention it was at least 3 times?
That's enough. That's a lot of points. The algorithm, I think, will enjoy that. So, speaking of, let's hear the latest scores from the algorithm. Sword scored 3 points up to 7 points. Slice of Allen scored 4 points up to 8 points.
Yeah.
Funky Num Nums scored 4 points up to 7 points. Daily Obstruction scored 3 points up to 6 points. All right. That was the algorithm. And I don't really know what... Oh, God damn it.
I did it.
By the way, if anyone's watching this, send in chat prompt ideas. Send in some prompts. We'll read them. Maybe someone will send them to me because I'm not really watching chat right now. But we might collect them, and we'd love it if you did that. Anyway, let's go to the next prompt, which is a moment that changed you forever. So simple prompt, just draw a moment of time that changed you forever.
Oh man, I already used that.
Well, you might have to get creative and just lie. It's also an option.
Curses.
3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Draw!
2 minutes on the clock. Does anyone else feel like they don't have that many moments that change them forever, and it's kind of upsetting? It's like you see that in movies on TV a lot.
I think it's fine.
It just feels like it should happen to everyone, and
I think you're you're exactly what you need to be.
it's just alarming. Is all I'm saying. Is it just feels like because like what if instead of hitting rock bottom, you're just good enough at like hovering above rock bottom? Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom.
Good job.
All right, we got a lot of drawing action going on here. Simultaneous drawing action. This show, not sponsored anymore. We did lose our sponsor, Theranos. They're not responding to any of our emails. So no longer a Theranos partnership. But what are you going to do?
We find them.
Yeah, if anyone knows how to get in touch with Theranos or Elizabeth Holmes, I'm all ears. We ran her ad. They have not received payment, so let me know. Okay, we got roughly 15 seconds left on the clock. Drawing's really taking shape here. Really liking what I'm seeing. Maybe not one of them. I think that person knows. All right, let's start with swords. Swords, what do you got?
Mine's real easy. It's when I started my webcomic 4 years ago. I posted a random fucking stupid joke on Reddit, and I went to bed, and when I woke up, it had 17,000 upvotes. And I was like, what the fuck? Why did this happen? And so I drew more of them every day for the last 4 years. And now I'm very tired.
Every day?
Well, most days.
Yes, wow.
I didn't know your comic was so young. I thought it was older.
No, 2018. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's impressive.
But basically, if I hadn't posted it at the time I did, it probably would have gotten like 100 upvotes, because that's kind of how comics works on Reddit. And then I just wouldn't have continued it. So it was all timing, and then me, in my naivety, being like, "Oh shit, people like this."
That's better
And
than when I started. I had this ego like this is gonna be easy, and I think it was a month of just eating shit every day until I finally got a hang of making butthole references. Bunky Num Nums.
Yes.
Okay, this happened like a year ago. So I walk in, so my apartment, like you walk in, it's like the entrance area, and there's a bunch of apartments off that. It's like 8 apartments. And I walk in, I can smell gas. And I'm like, what dumb motherfucker left their stove on? And so I walk into my place, I open my door, and I'm just hit. It's like, it smells like the inside of a propane tank. I'm like, what's going on here? I walk over to my stove, and it was slightly on, but it wasn't lit. And I had been on all day. So it was like flooding the entire place. So I went and I turned it off. I turned the knob off. But then when I turned it off, to make sure it was completely on off, I jostled it and I sparked the stovetop. And I almost shit my pants at that point, because people like started coming right away. Like the building people and everyone came in, and I just pretended that it like wasn't hooked up properly in the back, and it must have been leaking through there, so I didn't have to admit that I left it on. But like I could have killed myself really easily. I think if it was even slightly higher concentration, I would have died.
So how did this change you? What did you like? What was the next day like? Were you like, I'm not cooking?
No, it's fine. I just make sure to turn it off now.
Gotcha. It's nice to pick up those like kind of OCD ticks sometimes. Like you got to have a brutal lesson.
I just picture pretty frequently just my entire apartment exploding, like a scene from the outside. Like be someone in the
Oh
movie, they go to turn it
no.
off and they like jostle it.
That would be cool. I mean,
Yeah, then I'm just like a charred corpse, like inside. I'm still slightly alive. I'm like,
that's
I'm
the
like, why'd I
way.
do that?
That's a way to go. That's a fucking cool way to go.
Or you go out unscathed. Not even a scratch on you.
I say if you
That's
can
also
choose
possible.
it, if you can choose your death, charred corpse. Charred corpse is
Yeah.
daily obstruction. What do you got there? Oh my god.
One day, when I was a child, I was visited by a gentle stranger.
Oh man.
Oh no.
I'm glad there's context to this, so it's not clear. So like the Twitch banning people that ban channels are like confused right now watching this.
It looks friendly.
Yeah, I'll let people connect the dots.
That looks, you know what? Just on the surface, very wholesome drawing, very wholesome stuff. And we're gonna move on to
It's in July, right?
slice of. That's worse. That's way worse. There's no Santa coming down. It's for sure a rapist. All right, slice of Alan. What the?
All right. So as you can see, I was a wee lad, young, full of hope. Yes. So I remember my mom.
You were wondering when Shakira's penis would grow in.
Yes, yes. I was hoping it would come out of the screen. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I remember my family loved to watch movies in the big screen. You know those big old TVs that weren't even before the flat screens, the big giant boxes. Yeah, we had those, and then so whenever those we started watching something, my mom loved Shakira, and she was like, "Okay, mijo, let's watch some Shakira." I just bought her Mexico tour or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. And we start watching it, and I just look at the TV. I see Shakira shaking her hips and stuff, and her hips don't lie. I was like, holy cheese balls! Like that's the first time I ever felt any adult feelings in my life, and I was like, my pants feel very funny right now, Mom. But I just, I remember that moment when looking at Shakira
That was like the
dancing,
first time.
and I was like, this is it.
That's a
First
great.
time you saw TV.
That's a great
Yes.
sexual awakening. Shakira is a fantastic sexual awakening.
Shakira, oh, yeah, even to this day, she's wow. Wow.
You don't want to make my mistake. I had my sexual awakening on Noam Chomsky. Way different celebrity.
I think. Wait, Daly, it's not who you drew. Who's that?
We drew similar things, me and Slice of Alan. Just put it that way.
All right, let's hear what the score algorithm has for us. Swords scored 3 points up to 10 points. Slice of Alan scored 3 points up to 11 points. Bunky Num Num scored 3 points up to 10 points. Daily Obstruction scored 4 points up to 10 points. All right. Things are going good. I'm going to take a look at the chat prompt suggestions. Someone 20 minutes ago, someone asked if there's any way to get my mic turned up.
So how do you want us to draw that?
Yeah.
Just write the word failure on the screen. All right, hopefully that's louder. And we have, on Twitch anyway, which is what I'm looking at now, one chat prompt. And it's from Red Hot Comic, a fan favorite. And it's the Denver Omelet. The Denver Omelet. Okay. Maybe could be a reference I'm not getting, but let's jump right into it. Denver Omelet. This is I gotta play this.
Chat interaction time. Chat interaction time. Chat interaction time.
I mean, I made it, so I'm gonna play it. It's useless, but there it was. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop!
The
Draw!
Denver Omelet.
Should probably pull up the YouTube chat. see what's going on here. Okay, we have way more prompts on YouTube. So, we'll take some of those. Denver omelet. See, I thought it might be like, you guys have heard of Rocky Mountain oysters?
Yeah, of course.
No one's heard of them?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
It's like, correct me if it's like, what is it, buffalo
Both,
testicles?
Yeah. Both, yeah.
Bulls? Which I don't know. Are they served in Colorado? Why are they called Rocky Mountain oysters? I don't think people there would eat them. To be honest, I've never been to Colorado. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here. Some things way more straightforward than others. We got about 45 seconds left. Let's take a look at some of these YouTube chat prompts. Someone said cake. Draw a cake. Well, these days, that could be anything. You can draw whatever you want.
Yes, I can. I draw a lot of cake on my part. I love cake.
We've got 15 seconds left. Finishing up your Denver omelets. Once again, folks, this is a chat prompt. And the prompt is Denver. The Denver omelet. Is this maybe a sexual thing? I gave her the old Denver omelet. That's fine. All right, let's start with a slice of Allen.
Honestly, my head didn't really think about where Denver was until I realized I've been to Denver, and I was like, oh yeah, I went for fun, and yes, I ate a lot. I ate a lot of food, specifically biscuits, but it had an omelet inside of it, so yeah. So I was there's not much else to it. I just drew an omelet in Denver, and me enjoying it the Denver, Colorado way.
Texas will get legalized one of these days, my friend. One of these days.
Oh, one day.
2043. Swords.
One day.
What?
I don't know what a Denver omelet is. I barely know what Denver is. So I just do the giant omelet from Neopets for some nostalgia points. But then I realized I don't know how to draw any Neopets. So there's like a Meeseeks and a Shreruda, I think they're called, and the Galert's like the dog, but there's like a Ashy, I think, which is like a little dog thing. Yeah, I fudged this one up pretty bad, but I drew on his cake. So
all those.
I miss.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
I missed the Neopets wave, but perhaps the scoring algorithm will know what it is.
Yeah, but there you go. Enjoy.
I'm not gonna lie, your drawing made me very hungry. So
I thought it was a turtle shell, like all these.
I thought it was a pancake folded up a little bit, but
now I can see the folded omelet form. But all right, Monkey Num Nums. What? Wow.
All right. So I've only been to Denver once, just passed through. But the way we made them, so first you gotta uppercut someone right in the gut, and then you curb stomp their skull into a gutter. Like maybe like once a day. It depends. Everyone's used to it there. They really won't even bat an eye.
They all wear helmets on a daily basis.
No, they accept that it could happen anytime.
They accept their fates.
Yeah.
I like how brutal that movie American History X was, but all it did was like make curb stomping like the funniest thing. Like it's always so funny to like curb stomp.
That's why the guy in the ground, he looks like he's in pain, but he's actually just laughing.
He just ate an omelet.
Is it a curb stomp if he's not biting the curb though? It just looks like a head stomp.
Well, again, I only passed through, so I didn't really have it down. but like it was close.
But this is what you saw just passing through.
No, that's what I did. The people that live there, they're experts. This
Alright,
is my first time.
Let's go on down to daily obstruction.
So I always thought that a Denver omelet was when you get a homeless guy to shit in a trash can lid and then he pats it down with his hands.
Okay.
I thought it was a gnome.
I was trying to hold it in, but I can't.
You've always thought that, like you've had this.
Well, yeah,
in your
I
mind?
believed that ever since I was a kid.
Okay, I googled.
My parents would tell me stories as a child.
I thought he threw the lid like a frisbee down someone's chimney.
I googled the Denver omelet, and this is what the Denver omelet is: an omelet with ham, peppers, and onions, and some kind of cheese.
I was right.
So I thought it was a sexual reference. It's not. It's not at all.
That just sounds normal. Why does Denver get that?
I want the
It's just like
Texas
normal omelet.
omelet. Come on.
Yeah, how do you? What kind of asshole claims that? Is there a thing you?
They didn't have anything else. Okay, that's all they got.
We made breakfast with the 4 most common ingredients on Earth. It's totally our omelet. All right, let's go to the scoring algorithm. Find out what these scores were, and then we're gonna do another chat thing because there's a different chat prompt. So, Swords comic scored 3 points up to 13 points. Slice of Allen scored 3 points up to 14 points. Bunky Num Num scored 3 points up to 13 points. Daily Obstruction scored 2 points up to 12 points. All right, that is the score algorithm, and we're going to do another chat interaction.
Chat interaction time. Chat interaction time. Chat interaction time.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm thinking of here is one of them says Chinese industrial products.
Okay.
Let's go with fucking wow. Let's go with by the way, I hope my mic is not. I turned up the gain.
You're
I hope
good,
I
you're good.
didn't fuck it up. Let's go with the best April Fool's Day prank you ever fell for, or maybe we'll also add maybe one you did to someone. Let's open it up to pranks. Let's just make it pranks in general, because not everyone does them on April 1st. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop!
Do they have April Fools in New Zealand?
Yeah, dog. We're obviously way ahead of everyone else, so
Right.
I get to punk people twice as much.
Yeah, and you're
And
seeing...
then get to
You see a lot of April Fool's jokes on April 2nd, which must be kind of annoying.
No, it's cool. We've got a thick skin.
I'm glad you guys...
Had a whole day to mentally prepare for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... And then, yeah, you guys don't get to... You really don't get to celebrate it with the rest of the world. It's fucking dark. There's some darkness in New Zealand. I don't know if America could take that. I cannot remember the last time I did an April Fool's thing. I feel like I'm a bad pranker. I'd do something mean, and then expect the person, you not realize it's super mean what I've done. Like, April Fool's, I threw a rock at your dad, or whatever. Just not particularly...
April Fools.
Yeah, because as a kid, you're just like, if I yell April Fools, anything goes. I could fucking take a hatchet to that guy's dick, but I say April Fools. We're fine. About 30 seconds left on the clock. And let me see if I can time some music with the end of this thing. Got about 10 seconds left out there, folks. These artists are furiously wrapping Daily, let's start with you.
This might look familiar to some people.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, Tim. What do you think this is?
I'm beginning to think you're the chimney guy. I don't think you're the kid anymore.
That's such a nice way to say it.
What terrifies me is that the feet are going lower each time you draw it.
That is, I will say, that's a huge...
We may just get to see him tonight.
That is a huge baby. That baby is the size of a fireplace, it would appear. And seemingly like 60% of that man's body. So,
It's all just perspective.
Yeah.
maybe it's just one of those adults that never matured. There's like
Maybe it's Maybelline.
you guys ever maybe it is, but do you guys ever hear that 24-year-old girl that she looked like a 10-year-old? It's sad because she's like, basically I can't date because the only guys that want to date me are horrifying. So that's her life.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Slice of Alan.
Yes. So basically, as you said, you briefly mentioned this as I was drawing it, but so I'm a mass murderer. I stab a couple hundred people. The cops come try to arrest me. I'm like, it's just a prank, bro. The camera's right there, and they're like, all right, cool, carry on. There you go. That's pretty much it. That's all I thought of.
It was a dark era of YouTube. This type of stuff.
Indeed.
There's those kids. They fake kidnapped a guy, not as an April Fool's, but for a video. And he started hyperventilating, and they pulled out fake knives. I don't know if you guys ever saw that.
I heard of it.
Yeah, it was fucking horrifying. Swords comic. What's going on there?
So this is a prank I pulled on Twitter yesterday, which for me was April Fool's. It's a very loud plane. Sorry. Basically, I told everyone that my new job was making a reboot of the Freakazoid TV series, and for some reason, everyone was fucking stupid enough to believe me. I had 4 different webcomic artists in my DMs like, what the fuck? This is awesome.
No.
And now I have an angry mob telling me to kill myself. So, yeah, I made it a little bit too believable. I went a little too hard. Usually I just do some fake game announcement, but this year I thought I'd branch out and backfired a little bit.
Now, okay, in their defense, in the defense of these folks telling you to kill yourself, it is particularly brutal to think something you loved that's your nostalgia thing is coming back and it isn't.
Oh, no, I did it on purpose. Like, I would like a Freakazoid series too, but these guys are being real neckbeards about it. So,
yeah, they're not in the right, but I gotta imagine
They can kill you if it's just a prank, though.
They will have to find me first.
Well,
That's right.
you're getting up there in followers, man. You should maybe start scrubbing your info off the internet, Swords.
Yeah, maybe.
You got enough crazies out there. They might. I mean, you are in New Zealand. That's helpful. I shouldn't say that. Bunky Num Nums. What do you got?
All right. So my friends and I did a ton of stuff in college, but one of them, we had a suite, and so one of the rooms, we took snow because we're on the second floor and there's a balcony. It snowed like 4 feet. So we piled the entire door with snow, and inside we had saved the entire previous year, like every single cup that we got in the cafeteria, we saved and just like hid them in the closet, and we filled every single one up with water and just put them on the entire across the entire floor of their room, and we just waited for them to get back.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
That's some fucking Jim Halpert shit. Some like spend all day to fuck with Dwight shit. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go now to the scoring algorithm. Hopefully it liked what it saw. I didn't. Swords scored 2 points up to 15 points. Slice of Alan scored 2 points up to 16 points. Punky Num Nums scored 3 points up to 16 points. Daily Obstruction scored 4 points up to 16 points. All right. Good.
Well, the scoring algorithm likes the chimney guy.
Yeah, he didn't like
Dude,
last
it's
time,
good.
and he's into it this time. You don't really know what these algorithms.
Because it's the algorithm's excited to see him.
Yeah,
We all are.
familiar.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now we're back to regular old prompts. And the next prompt is... Ooh, this one's gonna be fun. Draw a really cool... Oops. Draw a really cool fantasy warrior with your opposite hand. Simple enough prompt. Just draw a really cool, like legitimately amazing, awesome character design, but with your opposite hand that you're not good with.
Oh no.
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Draw!
This is what we call the honor system. So cheaters will ruin this, and ambidextrous people will ruin this. Is anyone ambidextrous?
No.
Fuck no.
Yeah, even if you're ambidextrous, there's no way you're drawing ambidextrous. You're like kind of good at throwing with your opposite hand, but you're not. I don't believe there's ambidextrous drawers. That'd be fucking nuts. That's too much power. Is it though? No, they could draw twice. They could draw 2 images twice as fast. This way too.
Yes, up.
Things are looking bad, which is good. Good. Kind of. This great thing is this is totally Sword's lane. Like he was built for this prompt.
Well,
But-
that should be taken into account by the computer. So
It probably will. It'll probably dock him for being more prepared than anyone else.
What?
I don't know. It's an algorithm. Yeah, things are looking good. I'm really liking 3 of these images. So we have 40 seconds left.
I'll put a chimney in the next one, Tim.
Okay. Well, you don't gotta say it to me. Say it to the scoring algorithm because I don't have a say in this. Let's go ahead and listen to a sound drop that I forgot what it was. Let's find out what it was together.
I love my penis.
All right, that's what that one was. I forgot I had that.
I can't even. I'm trying worse. I'm trying worse while laughing.
Oh, 8 seconds. 8 seconds
Finish!
All right, Bunky Num Nums.
all right, I do this guy. He goes out in the cold with nothing on, and then his nipples become like little razor blades, and he just like can dive at people. And for warmth, he'll. It's just kind of a coincidence that he came here. It was warm inside the chimney, so he wanted to stop by.
Gotcha. I think you might lose a lot of points because the prompt is Fantasy Warrior, and I'm not. It's hard to tell if this is fantasy, other than maybe just your fantasy, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's my truth. I'm fine with that. Whatever happens.
All right, Daily Obstruction. The fuck? Nice.
It's just a little bird wizard thing. Isn't there a type of bird that looks like that? Is that like a dodo bird or something?
I don't know. You're the bird guy.
That's true. I am the bird guy. Yes, it is the dodo bird. Actually, I had to think about it.
Is that a pigeon?
This feels like a familiar territory to you. Like you're one of those guys that's like, what's that thing in Warcraft? It's like the Night Elves of Ashendel or something. They shoot the arrows of Frost and Fire or something like that. I don't even know. It's probably like they can shoot them like 300 yards or something. I guess. I don't know. All right, let's go to Slice of Alan.
All right, so this dude is just super buff fairy. He has 2 wands, so double power, and he can also slap you to death.
He also looks
Yes.
like he got hit with a brick as a child on the head. Like he's
Yes,
struggling.
he did get punched in the jaw by a brick man,
I'm
who
seeing
was
lots
also
of
a wizard.
seeing lots of fantasy elements here.
Yes.
Wands, hat, fairy wings, stars. Swords. What do you got there?
So as you can see, this is my very classic JRPG protagonist type. It's got a sword. It's got a little turtleneck and metal shoulder pad, which is always very important in these designs. And spiky hair. And he's saying, "My village burned down," while crying a single tear. That's it. Just a very classic design.
For anyone just tuning in now, the prompt was draw a really cool fantasy warrior, take as much time as you need, do your best work. This is what Swords came up with. All right, very good.
That's beautiful.
All right, let's go to the old scoring algorithm and see what the scores were. Swords comic scored 4 points up to 19 points. Slice of Allen scored 3 points up to 19 points. Funky Num Num scored 2 points up to 18 points. Daily Destruction scored 3 points up to 19 points. Close game, folks. Close game, folks. And we are coming up on maybe the last 1 or 2 prompts here. We're running out of time. And it's not helping that I am speaking significantly slower. Oh, there we go. We got the prompt coming on up. Draw a mobster with a nickname. Draw a mobster with a nickname. All right, the prompt is you draw a mobster, you give them a nickname that probably encompasses who they are a little bit. 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Draw!
Do they have the mafia or the mob or organized crime in New Zealand?
Yeah, definitely up in Auckland. You've got the Russian mob, our thing. Chinese mafia. I don't know what they call themselves. The Chinese mafia.
Yakuza.
They're the mobsters.
Yakuza's Japanese. I don't know if we have the Yakuza. We probably do.
So you guys have mafia, but it's not New Zealanders. It's all imports.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. I mean, there are gangs and stuff that are local, but I wouldn't exactly call them, mafiosos who shoot each other in delis or whatever.
Do you think
You know what I mean?
Do you think there are New Zealand mobsters in Russia operating there?
We'd be too nice, I think.
It is telling that there is probably no New Zealand mob of New Zealanders.
I mean, we'd probably just join someone else.
Oh, that could be. I got about 45 seconds left. I made the mistake of looking at one of them early. Yeah, we have. I guess we have the mob here in the States. It's not really very entertaining though, so we don't watch it on the news. But if it's entertaining, maybe we'll learn more about it. But I don't think we have. I don't think it's too bad. Swords.
This is my mobster, Little Feet. He's a big man, little teeny little tootsies, little old feet. It's his whole brand.
Yeah, it kind of seems like he would be bad at fighting.
Oh, he's real good at stealth, though. Cannot hear this huge hulking dude coming up behind you to fist you in the back of the head.
Or it sounds like
or other places.
Or other places.
You'd be good at monkey bars.
He's got the element of surprise on his side.
True.
Despite his huge frame.
So is he technically on his tippy toes the whole time?
No, he's just it's a single point. The bottom of his heel is a microbe across.
That sounds very painful.
That is
He's got very legs to keep it all, in balance.
And he looks Russian. I'll say it. He looks Russian. Is he Russian?
I'm keeping it nondescript, but sure.
You're right. Let's not offend the Russians.
Let's say half Italian, half Russian.
Half the 1/3 Mexican.
Raised by wolves who were in the Yakuza.
Oh my god.
All right. Bunky Num Nums.
All right, I drew this. His name's is Andrew Smithers, and yeah, he goes by Andy.
Gotcha.
I love it.
Man, so no nickname?
It's Andy.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm sorry, my dog.
I want to know the backstory behind his scar.
He was making his name tag from scratch. He works at a metal shop, and when he was inspecting it, like the corners, he cut his eye by accident.
He's wearing a metal name tag?
Yeah, he's proud of his craft.
Brutal.
If I saw someone with a metal name tag, I would say, "Hey, what the fuck is your problem?" I don't know what I'd say.
If you notice, it's over his heart, so somebody shot at him.
That's true.
Affect his life.
All right, daily obstruction.
So I drew this guy right here. His name is Brian the Mob Guy.
Okay.
And some people call him Bry Guy. And that's my little mobster.
Who are these people that call him Brian?
It really seems
This is
like,
buddies.
This guy's been slowly working his way out of the chimney throughout the life of this individual, who's now a.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm half disappointed that he's not naked.
I don't want to see the next chimney drawing. I think I know where this is going. Slice of Allen, what do you got?
All right, so this ended up looking like that guy from Bob's Burgers, but his name's actually Muggsy. They'd be like, "Hey, oi, Muggsy," because he hoards mugs. That's all he does. He kills people with mugs. He shits in mugs. He eats omelets out of mugs. He has sex on his mug collection. He does everything with mugs.
Is he a whale?
No,
He's half whale.
He's a
Half whale?
Thanos.
Damn.
Half whale, half Thanos.
Oh my god.
Thanos chin. All right, we got one more prompt after this. Let's hit up the scoring algorithm, see what the damage is. Swords comic scored 2 points up to 21 points. Slice of Allen scored 3 points up to 22 points. Spunky Num Nums scored 2 points up to 20 points. Daily Obstruction scored 3 points up to 22 points. Alrighty, final prompt. Let me see if I got any cool sound effects for this.
Art duel.
I don't.
I don't. Yeah, I thought that was. I thought it was cool.
Draw your dream job from back when you were a stupid little kid. Your dream job from back when you were a dumb kid. You thought it would be a cool job, but you were an idiot. 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop! Draw!
There was a brief time in my life where I thought I would become a Super Saiyan. Oh man, I think there's I don't know if you guys can hear this. I think there's a rabbit outside the window, and my dog is fucking losing her mind right now.
A rabbit.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I might shut the door here. Just kind of let her go crazy in the other room. Hey, come here. Come here. Calm down. Oh, okay. Yeah, calm down. You're crazy. All right. The prompt was the dream job you had when you were a stupid little kid. We got about a minute left. Seeing some cool dream jobs here. Oh, I should probably zoom out a little bit. There we go. Man, I remember at one point I wanted to be make video games, and then my dad, who's an accountant, said all you do if you make video games is look at ones and zeros all day. So I dropped the interest.
What are they doing?
What's that?
What are they doing?
What's who doing?
The ones and zeros that you're watching.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how coding works. Coding this is very hard. I can say that because I failed. 5 seconds left. Alright, final round. Let's start with swords.
Mine's real easy. I've always wanted to be a cartoonist. Ever since I was 5, and I learned how to draw with Mark Kessler's Draw Squad. Thumbs up for drawing. Yeah. So that's my future self asking why the fuck I set myself on this path so long ago.
Oh, I thought that was your completely unsupportive father.
Yeah,
No,
me too.
they were pretty ambivalent to what I wanted to. I mean, no one really supported me my whole life, and then I started making money, and then suddenly everyone's kissing my ass. So, I just kind of kept at it until something happened. But yeah, no, this is always what I wanted to do. I just never fucking figured out how to do it until pretty recently.
From New Zealand farmer to comic maker.
Hell yeah.
That is quite the tale. Bunky Num
That's
Nums?
the dream.
Okay, so this is actually what I would tell everyone when they asked when I was a little kid. I wanted to be a fireman, but not just normal fireman. I wanted to be an iguana fireman, and then the hoses would be snakes that drink a lot of water, and I squeeze it out of them to put out fires. And I'd have it would be like a miniature fire truck, and I'd go around to lizard people's houses. And that's what I would tell people.
And then the therapist let you go for the day, and that was the day. All right.
I remember people confused.
Daily instruction.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a cartoonist.
Really?
Yeah,
Man.
always wanted to draw stuff.
Well, it's two people here that had a life goal that's panning out.
Well, I never said it was panning out, but it's what I wanted to do.
Well, at least
He was talking about me.
Right, yeah, sorry, Daly, I was not referring to you. All right. Slice of Alan.
Yes. So when I was a kid, I loved storms, and I was like, that's freaking sick. A tornado, hell yeah. Hurricane, hell yeah. Drought, yes. Millions die, yes. I wanted to be a storm chaser. And in Texas, I'm in that part where Tornado Alley is. So I was like, yeah, we don't really get tornadoes here specifically, but when it comes up, I just wanted to chase tornadoes. Like that was it. And then I realized I like life, and I don't want to chase them. So.
Yeah, Texas has all that weather you mentioned. It's every single one of those things. It's horrifying.
Yeah, we had a tornado. We had a tornado around Christmas a couple years ago. That was pretty sad.
It's a horrifying state, folks. There's entire seasons of bugs. It's like a whole bug season, and it's awful. It's a crazy place to live. All right, that's a good stuff. Now we're going on to the final score update. Swords, 3 points, up to 24 points. Slice of Alan, 4 points, up to 26 points. Bunky Num Nums, 4 points, up to 24 points. Daily Instruction, 3 points, up to 25 points. Winner is Slice of Alan. Slice of Alan. Slice of Alan.
Ah.
Damn,
Wow.
folks. That's how it rolls sometimes. You just never know what that algorithm is going to have. And that's the end of the show. Thanks so much
I'd
for
like to
tuning
thank
in.
God first
Yep, go ahead and thank God.
and my mom for believing in me.
God and Mom. All right. Thanks everyone for watching and for the prompt ideas.